The original sutras are called Hinayana books by the Mahayana. And in the Bodhisattva precepts, there is one precept where they are encouraged not to read the Hinayana books, the original discourses of the Buddha, and instead to propagate the Mahayana sutras. And they talk about paramis and the Bodhisattva path and all that. But actually, in the suttas, we find the Buddha said that he looked into the past 91 world cycles. That means one night the Buddha did not sleep. The whole night he was looking into the past for 91 world cycles, which is an extremely long time. The Buddha said he only saw 6 Sammasam Buddhas. 6 Buddhas who are willing to teach the Dhamma to the world. In other words, there are 99.99% of the Buddhas are Pacheka Buddhas, Buddhas who do not want to teach. That is why in the Isigiri Sutta of the Majjhima Nikaya, the Buddha said at one time, outside Rajagaha, there were 500 Pacheka Buddhas. So you see, at any one time, you can find a lot of Pacheka Buddhas, but they all don't want to teach the Dhamma. That is the real fact. Now these Jataka stories on which the paramis are based, if you look into them, they are too childish to be true. Jataka stories where animals can talk, where animals can behave more superior to human beings, and all this. And lastly, I'd just like to say that the Chinese version of the suttas, the Pali suttas, now left with them are called the Agama Sutras. And these Agama Sutras, when we compare them with the Pali suttas, we find that they are very much deficient. For example, our Digha Nikaya, the Pali Digha Nikaya, the equivalent is called the Chang Ahan Jing. The Digha Nikaya has 34 suttas. In the Chang Ahan Jing, they have 30 suttas. In our Majjhima Nikaya, we have 152 suttas. They have 221, slightly more. In our Samyutta Nikaya, we have 2,872 suttas. They have 1,362, which is less than half. In the Anguttara Nikaya, we have 2,198 suttas. They have only 471 suttas, only about a quarter. Also, you find the Chang Ahan Jing, the long discourses come from the Dhammagupta school. The Chong Ahan Jing come from the Sarvastivadin school. The Cha Ahan Jing comes from the Sarvastivadin school. The Chungi Ahan Jing comes from they don't know where, an undetermined school. Why is this? Because they look down on these Hinayana, what they call the Hinayana Suttas. So they neglected these suttas, and over the centuries they lost these suttas. So after they lost these suttas, they tried to recover the suttas, and they only recovered part of it. So the suttas and the agamas are not as complete as our Theravada Pali suttas. It's mentioned by this historian that our Pali suttas are complete from the time of Emperor Asoka up to now. It's complete, we didn't lose our suttas. So our Theravada Nikayas are very complete. Now because the suttas are not complete, some of the things they say, the agamas are different from our Pali suttas. For example, our Pali suttas talk about 10 Samyojana, 10 fetters. They only have 5 fetters. And we, in our suttas, we talk about liberation by mind and liberation by wisdom. But in our sutta, liberation by mind means liberation by mind as well as liberation by wisdom. But for them, they only have liberation by wisdom. And they say there's no such thing as the formless realm, whereas we have the formless realm. Also, in the Chinese version of the history of Indian Buddhism, they have a lot of stories. In Chinese Buddhism, there are a lot of stories. So, for example, they say that the Emperor Asoka tried to kill some monks who did not follow the orthodox school. He sent them off in a boat, and they got somebody to make holes in the boat, so that when the boat went halfway, the boat sank. And according to the stories, some of the Arahants helped the other monks to safety. This we find is impossible. You find the history of Asoka, he's so compassionate, he will not even want to kill animals. How can he kill human beings? And on top of that, monks, how dare he kill monks? So a lot of these stories in Mahayana Buddhism, we cannot believe. They even say that Ananda's preceptor was Mahakassapa. Just because Mahakassapa was very famous, they say Ananda's preceptor was Mahakassapa. But in our Vinaya books, Ananda's preceptor was a monk called Belaka Sisa. And even this Professor Hirakawa, he does not believe that Ananda's preceptor was Mahakassapa. Because in the Suttas and the Vinaya books, we find Mahakassapa and Ananda, many times they were not in agreement. So I will end the talk by saying that we have to remember this sutta in the Anguttara Nikaya 4.180, where the Buddha said that in future, if any monk says that such and such are the Buddha's words, we should compare it with original suttas and the Vinaya. Only if it follows the original suttas and the Vinaya can you take them to be the Buddha's teachings. Otherwise, reject them. And the last thing I'd like to say is to notice that originally Theravada school followed only the suttas and the Vinaya, original suttas and the Vinaya. But nowadays, our Theravada school, we are already corrupted. We follow the Hinayana teachings. We follow, on top of the suttas and the Vinaya, we follow the Abhidhamma, we follow the commentaries, we follow the Visuddhimagga, we follow later books like the Pittaka and all that. So what is being practiced nowadays is not really Theravada Buddhism, but Hinayana Buddhism. So we should practice the original teachings of the Buddha, which is actually Theravada Buddhism. I end for here.
Can we have a Q&A session?
Yes.
Dear brothers and sisters, any doubts or need any clarification? You may just take up, or you can come forward to ask question or make some sharing.
Preached for 5 years, but sometimes in other old Mahayana, they say 49 years. So, can you explain the difference?
Yes. But this is only a minor difference, not so, and I'm not very clear why this is so. I read it somewhere, but I didn't keep it in my mind, so I can't tell you of that.
Yes, one question.
Just want to ask, I heard someone mention this before. They say this Abhidhamma was not taught to human beings by the Buddha, but they say the Buddha actually taught the Abhidhamma to the Devas. So if Venerable can clarify this. Thank you.
Okay, this is found in the I'm not sure it's Abhidhamma books or written by Buddha Ghosa later. That when the Buddha spoke the Abhidhamma in heaven, 800 million devas became arahants. And this only shows ignorance of the suttas. If we look into the suttas, you find the Buddha said that arahants are only found in the human world. Only humans can become arahants. Only humans can become. Because you see, devas and devis, they have a very good life up there. They are not willing to struggle. We only make effort in the spiritual path when we see dukkha. So like nowadays, the world is quite materialistic, quite good. Everybody is enjoying life. Who wants to become a monk or a nun? Nobody wants to become, right? Only when you suffer, then only you think you want to become a monk or a nun. That's why the Buddha says in the suttas, I forgot exactly which sutta, but it is mentioned that arahants are only found in the human plane. A lot of people don't know that anagamins do not become arahants. Anagamins, they have done practically all their work already. So they are reborn in the fourth jhana plane in the Suddhavasa heavens. From there, they pass away and enter Nibbana. They don't attain arahanthood, From there, they just enter Nibbana when they pass away. For devas and devis, they can become Sotapanna. It is mentioned in the suttas that sometimes when the Dhamma is spoken, these devas and devis, they like to come and listen, And when they listen and they understand the Dhamma, they attain stream entry. Okay.
Any more questions? I wish you can come here. We speak to the mic so we can share, everybody can share your question here.
If I say we are new to Buddhism, we do not really know what is the true teachings of the Buddha. We only hear from others. So when we try to share with our friends, if we did not share the true teachings of the Buddha, do the people who share the teachings of the Buddha will get bad karmas if they did not share the true teachings of the Buddha? Thank you, Bhante.
The Buddha says that intention is karma. Intention is very important. What is your intention? So if your intention is to help people, but you help them in the wrong way, you don't create bad karma because your intention is not bad. But then because you are bodoh, then they continue to be bodoh.
Yes, any more questions from the floor? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'd like to ask Bhante to lead us for the transformation in meditation.
Can't we think about beings, Itavata Cham Hi Sampadang Punya Sampada Sabbe Deva Sabbe Bhuta Sabbe Satta Anumodantu Sabba Sampati Siddhya Sa